Hi, and welcome to another episode of Rapid Rundown, episode number 5, your one-stop shop for last week's most important market news. The first topic of today is that the US Federal Reserve will stop quantitative tightening and will start with quantitative easing again. So the US Federal Reserve will stop reducing its holdings of government bonds and mortgage-backed securities starting on December 1st this year, which increases the money supply and can bolster stock markets and crypto. While investors expect this move to increase stock and crypto prices, this move may already be partly priced in. So once it takes effect, it may actually not have much of an effect. So even as the December Federal Reserve rate cut is a bit in question, with some governors expressing concern, this may serve to bolster money supply as well. But of course, both things happening at the same time, quantitative easing and rate cuts would have an even greater effect. And the second topic of today is that OPEC Plus has chosen to not increase oil output in early 2026. So OPEC Plus has decided not to raise oil production the first 3 months of the next year. This is to prevent a big oil surplus, supply surplus, and to keep oil prices stable. And oil prices reacted positively as traders see this as a safety measure for the market. And the third topic of the day is that US stock futures rise as November starts with AI and trade optimism. So US stock futures are moving higher after strong gains in October, and this is fueled primarily by optimism from AI-driven earnings growth and the US-China trade truce. And Asian markets are also gaining, which shows global confidence in risk assets. And topic number 4, which is less of a news item than perhaps a trend, is that despite positive news, markets may be overstretched. So as we all know, stocks have risen a lot, especially in the tech and AI sectors. But some analysts warn that valuations and expectations may be too high to satisfy. And even a relatively small negative surprise in earnings or policy could cause very sudden drops, as we also recently saw with Meta. And my personal opinion is that we are in an AI bubble, but that doesn't mean that the bubble can't keep on growing. So should be watched when you get out. All right, and that was it for this week's Rapid Rundown. Remember that this is not financial advice and do your own research. Thank you so much for watching. Comment down below what you thought were other important news from last week. And of course, remember to hit the like button, smash the subscribe button and the bell. And also check out autotradelab.com if you're a professional investor looking for robust trading results. And stay tuned. No, in that direction. Stay tuned for the next videos.